What do I pack for Africa? My name's Rob Doherty. I'm with robswildlife.com, and I'm getting ready for my third trip to Africa. So I've kind of got this down as you know, what I like to carry, how I like to carry it, and so let's just get right into it. Going in this bag is a Think Tank Airport Security 2. It's perfect for carry-on. It's got, you know, all kinds of pockets here, but it works perfect for my lenses that I'm packing here. Got the 400 2.8. This is a version 2, and this is my go-to baby. I absolutely most of my images in Africa each time are with this lens. It is my go-to piece of glass. I use teleconverters on it a lot. Usually the body that I have on there is a Canon 1DX. It's a phenomenal camera. Full frame. I prefer the crops, and we'll get to that in a minute. But here is a Canon 300 2.8. This is honestly my backup. I hardly use it. Last time I bet I didn't shoot maybe 100 images with it, but it's good to have for a backup. If something happened to this, if you know, whatever, if it got knocked out of focus, I have a backup. I could throw a teleconverter on the 300 and, you know, be right up there again. So I just like to be prepared. A lot of stuff you see here, it's going in these bags, but I have a lot of duplicates that are going in another bag. So, but that's for that right there. We'll get back to that in a minute. Here I got the Click Elite backpack laptop bag. Got my MacBook in here. Holds a 15-inch MacBook Pro, really nice. But some of the lenses I'm carrying, what do we got here? 70 to 200 2.8. I don't use this lens a whole lot either, but again, I'm taking it because I have it and I don't want to be without. 100 to 400. This I will use constantly. When I'm not using the 100 to 400, I keep 3 bodies and lenses mounted up at all times. I'll have the 1DX probably on the 400, and one of the 7D Mark IIs, one on the 100 to 400, and this is a Tamron 24 to 70 2.8. I use this an awful lot too. It's it's a really quality lens. You know, for about half the price of what Canon charges for their 24 to 70. So I like it. Here's one that I'm taking again. I probably won't use it very much. You know, maybe some sunset shots. Is a Sigma 10 to 20. So I got that there. I mentioned teleconverters earlier. 1.4 2x. I use these all the time. On the 400, I don't use them a lot. On the 100 to 400, but either almost all the time on the 100 to 400 or the 300. Let's see, what else do I got? So, what else do I got going in this bag? Oh, so like I mentioned before, the Canon 1DX. There's not a better workhorse camera out there. This thing is just phenomenal. Oh, by the way, let me just show you. It's got 2 32 gig Lexar cards. I use the Lexar. This is a 1066. I just got these the other day. I've used them once, but phenomenal cards. So I've got 2 of those, 2 32s in each. So that's there. Got my point and shoot. I mainly use this for videos. We'll be doing quite a bit of videos this trip, and the Canon G15 is a great little point and shoot camera. So if we're not using the iPhone 6, we're using the G15. And what I've got is, let me show you the Anker products. These are battery powered. I can charge these cameras that you see right over here. I can charge iPhones, tablets, anything. This one's supposed to charge like 7 times. This one's pretty close. I've got a smaller version in here, but phenomenal. I've been using the Anker products for probably 10-12 months roughly, and I I was talking to them. They were gracious enough to sponsor me with 2 of these, a solar panel, and the sound box. This thing is phenomenal sound through the Bluetooth. One more thing I got here is every one of these big trips I do, I carry 2 hard drives. These are Toshibas, and I think these are 1 terabyte. So I've got 2 of these, and I've got 2 256 gigs each flash drives. And let me tell you why. 2014, I went to Alaska. Got up there first night, downloaded the first images just fine. Went to put them on my backup, and it wouldn't read the card, or it wouldn't read the drive. So that was a little uneasy. So we'd flown into the location, so there wasn't, grabbing another one. When I got back to Anchorage after that, I picked up a second hard drive. It was a Seagate. Both these are Seagates that we're talking about. Transferred what I thought was everything onto there. That ended up failing as well. So I had two drives that totally failed on me. So I switched. I will only put my stuff on Toshiba now, and then these backup flash drives. So be careful. These trips, none of these trips are cheap. So just protect your images. I will never keep these in the same place once I get over there. And these I will keep one on me, one in my photo vest and stuff. But just never never leave it to chance that these are always going to work. I've never had a problem with Toshiba. I don't expect to have anything, but if it got dropped or whatever, I've got some assurance that I've got multiple backups. So I'll put those over here. Let's see. I think that's all that's going in this one. Actually, here I've got an international charger or converter. So it's got all the attachments there, my cord, and got those in there. Forgot what I put in here actually. Okay, this is a charger for my 7D and my G15 little flashlight that goes in there. We're going to be camping, I think, 3 nights in the Serengeti, and you definitely need some lights out there. Not a lot of light out there, moonlight, but then we got the generators, but they shut those down after a while. For the 1DX, got the charger there. So I think a couple of these can go in here. Yeah. So, put this one somewhere later. Got extra memory cards here. Cleaning cloth. Let me mention this real quick. So it's a good idea to have, when you're doing international travel, a customs form 4457. What you do is you list all your gear, serial numbers, model numbers, and then you take it out to a TSA, and they will check it off, and they will stamp it and date it. So what happens is sometimes people go to China or somewhere like that, and they'll pick up this stuff really cheap and then bring it back into the country, and they've got it cheap and without taxes. So if you can't prove that this is the gear that you left with, it's never happened to me. I've been out of the country quite a bit, but I have heard of it happening. So this is just a little insurance policy that this is all my gear, and I don't have to worry about it. Okay, we'll put this out right. And this is about full. Oh, real quick, I made this up today. It's just for all my cords. I got some iPhone cords, micro and mini USBs. So that's there. I think just more of the same and more of that. Yeah. And I'm leading this group in Africa. I've got a local guide over there, but I'm putting on this tour, and so I just want to make sure that my clients are going to have plenty of ways to charge their gear. I mentioned earlier that it'll charge these cameras. I have two 64 gig and 64 gig cards in these. These are phenomenal little cameras. It's an Ion Panasonic. You can look, and these are like almost 100% identical. You know, the back ends, everything. But I'm sure they're made by one or the same company, but just under different names. So I have those. We do quite a bit of video with these. Got the just another little flashlight. Again, have plenty of those. A little tripod stand for the iPhone. That'll go somewhere else. Got the little TSA approved little cable locks for everything. Let's see what else. This bag just kind of, again, caps. Got individual AA's, AAA's. I got chargers for the different batteries. Just like to have all that stuff. Cleaning cloths. So let me see. And then what I do is I put some of this stuff in my vest here. So I'll put like one of these 7D Mark IIs. I'll put it in here like this, and then the 24 to 70 2.8, and I will wear this on the plane because it's a personal item, and I can again get more gear over there and not have to worry about it. When I went over 6 months ago, I had all the same stuff with me. I arrived over there and my luggage did not. I was 4 days in Africa with zero luggage whatsoever. I had to go out and buy clothes, and it was a big hassle. But I was able to photograph every day because, I had all this on me. These were put really good in the zipper pockets. So on the plane, I've got power for the entire trip, easily. I carry some headlamps. These will go in the other bag. Let's see what else I got. I got quite a few memory cards in here. But yeah, there's that. I keep business cards in here. If you're interested in this photo vest, I actually make these. I've been making these for 25 years. They're all made in the United States. Name tags are on Velcro, so if you don't want them on there for a particular trip or whatever, then you don't have to have them. But as you can see, these I got the camera and the lens in here. I can take the 70 to 200 or the 100 to 400 and put in here sideways. So they're very big pockets. Hold everything. Just keep miscellaneous stuff in there. But when I'm out there in the safari vehicle, I'll clip this onto onto here, and then I've got usually I'll have like the 24 to 105 over here, 100 to 400 here, and then the 400 in my lap. So that's how I usually do it. Sometimes I mix it up, but so there's that. See the back there. Again, it's made out of mesh. It's very breathable. I've used these in Africa, like I say, twice already, and it works great. What else can I tell you? I'm just trying to think. Oh, I have one of these gyroscopes for my iPhone. It's a land part, and it's okay. There's another company that I'm looking at, one of their cameras. This works good most of the time, but I've had issues with it. So I'm not a fan. I'm not going to really endorse that product at all. I will put links of everything you see here in the description, so you have access to that. But feel free to comment, ask me any questions that you want. I put on these trips every year. I'm doing at least one trip to Africa, and I'll probably do 2 next year. But I have at least 1 this year. I do Africa, all over the place. So check it out, robswildlife.com, and for the vest. And oh, I forgot my beanbag. I use a beanbag in the safari vehicle, and I'll have a picture of that put up later. But I make that as well, and it works perfect. Usually there's no room for a tripod in the safari vehicles and stuff. The beanbags are phenomenal. I make all that, and that's all made through thevestguy.com. Love to have you subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting a bunch of videos from this trip on my channel, and follow me on the other social media platforms. Thank you for watching, and feel free to ask me any questions that you want. Thanks a lot.